Do you see the oregano or the zit sticker on my face? Picture this. It's a hot summer's day and you're craving a Greek salad. Your Greek mommy is going to teach you how to make one, an authentic one, without lettuce, with a big block of feta. Let's go! 2 large tomatoes, or a large tomato, or 4 large tomatoes, or whatever works for quantities for you. We're just going to use a nice beautiful bowl. We're going to start by chopping all of our ingredients. A Greek salad traditionally has a green pepper. I had one that was yellow in my fridge. This is what we're going to be using because food waste gives me extreme anxiety. But if you want to do authentic, use a green pepper. I promise you, even if you don't like the taste of it, it is so genuinely delicious and takes you right to Greece when you enjoy it. I have 2 ripe tomatoes here. You can use heirlooms. I wouldn't use cherry tomatoes. I personally prefer a really large, firm but ripe tomato. And we're gonna just give it a half. Then you're gonna take off any of this, get rid of it. And then from here, you kind of just go rogue, just like how our yeyulis and our aunties would make Greek salad. And what I mean by that is that there's no real shape that takes place here. You're really just cutting for the purpose of cutting and kind of like bite-sized pieces. So growing up, I would watch all my aunties and my mom and grandmas and all bits cut like this. It never made any sense to me. I was like, what the hell are you doing? It makes sense to me now though, because it works. Back home in Greece, I take a cucumber and they typically go 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe, 4 with a peeler. They don't peel the whole thing. I think it just gives a really nice, unique, rustic vibe. This is how you would get it if you went to a taverna or a restaurant. It's really fun. And from here, you can cut it into full moon slices or half moons. Let's just start with this. Part of me feels like we're gonna leave them like this because the tomatoes are really nice fat chonkers. So it's gonna work well for us. And it's all in the eating experience, I promise you. It's in the way that you like get the bites and you experience the whole thing. And it's also in the dressing and being really minimal about it. And take Kalamata olives, add them to the salad. Traditionally in Greece, I've already told you it's a green pepper, but what you can do here is slice it in a giant round. So we'll go here and then here. And this is what you'll typically see in Greece. And then we'll kind of chop this around the seeds after. Using your hands, just delicately remove the seeds and set them aside. It's actually really easy. You'd think it would be more complicated, but it's not. The funny thing about Greek salads is that there's obviously several because there are many salads known to Greece, but a lot of people go out to restaurants and they eat Greek salads with frickin' lettuce. And I can tell you nothing but the fact that that is a filler. They are doing their best to limit costs. They're reducing costs, they're reducing taste, they're reducing the authentic experience. If you go to a Greek restaurant and it doesn't say maroulo salata when you order it, and it comes with lettuce, then you're getting the wrong salad. A Greek salad does not have lettuce. A choriatiki salata is just traditional vegetables outside of lettuce with olives, oregano, and feta. So from here, once you've added the peppers, the key and kind of showstopper is that you need a big fat piece of feta that's been sitting in brine. We've been kind of nibbling on this during the week, so I'm gonna cut it just at this edge. And then from there, I'm gonna cut it right in half. If you've ever been to Greece, this is a very authentic experience. So traditionally what would happen is you have all these vegetables and then you get this big block of feta. It's really juicy because it's been in the brine, and you just place it on top. And then from here, we're gonna finely slice some red onion. This part is a little bit less traditional because I like my onions really thin. I'm gonna use a mandolin. The reason that I like my onions really thin is because they start to marinate in the vinegar and the olive oil. They get really juicy and they're incorporated into each and every bite. My favorite part, arguably, of a Greek salad is truly the red onion. I know that's the strangest thing that you'll probably ever hear, but once they're marinated in this delicious dressing, you'll understand. I'm just gonna get a fine edge here and grab the mandolin and a glove. So just place it down on a flat surface, put a lot of pressure down. You don't want to be flimsy with it. Once your pressure is asserted here, you're just going to place your hand with the flat surface down of the object, and you're just going to gently slice. This is a very sharp tool, so you don't have to put a lot of pressure down, but you want to be assertive so it doesn't slip out of your hand. And we're just going to do around half the onion here. If it were up to me, we might do the whole thing, so let's just see where we land. Once you get to the point where you start to feel uncomfortable, this is where you can bring in the guard. The guard just gets punctured, and then you start going like that. There we go. No one got hurt, and we have some onion. Now put this away. Don't think about it because it freaks me out. So take the onion. I'm gonna place it right underneath the feta. There. Oh, this is gonna be so freaking good. You know what? We could probably do a bit more. We'll get a better idea once we toss it. And put the feta back. You know how some cultures and countries fight about their government policies? Well, in Greece, we fight about whether or not you put vinegar or lemon in a Greek salad. I'm here to answer your question. Either. I literally don't give a shit. I think they're both delightful, but in this one, we're gonna put some lemon juice. If you don't want lemon juice, just put red wine vinegar. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out my marinades video where I share with you how to make this dressing. Whisk, 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 whisk. This is something that I want to be transparent about. In Greece, they don't make dressings and put them onto the salad. But the reason that I like to do it this way is because if I wasn't making this for you right now, I would make a whole cup of this and I would keep it in the fridge and I would maintain use of it all week long. But because I don't have any use for this dressing this week, because I have my meal plan organized, I'm just making a portion to put onto this dressing. But my hot tip to you to make your life easier, because I know so many of you complain about cooking and what to eat and what to make. This is how you're gonna make your life easier. Make more, put it in the fridge, save for later. That's why I make dressing like this, because it's giving me an opportunity to enjoy something fresh on the go. So now you're gonna take your dressing and you're gonna give it a little drizzy drink all over your salad. And then holy Hannah Montana, I forgot one of the most important things. You have to season everything in layers. Okay, go back, rewind. You didn't see this. You have to salt all your ingredients, just a tiny little bit. Unsalted tomato is a crime. And in every state of Greece, you can be jailed. Okay, so now all you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a piece of bread, maybe some pites, the kotopoulo me patates tofuno that we're gonna be making in our next video. You're gonna grab some tzatziki, and you're gonna spread out a beautiful situation in your backyard or in the living room. You're gonna grab a crisp sparkling water or alcohol, whatever you consume, and you're gonna enjoy a beautiful Greek feast. My favorite way to do this is you grab some potatoes and chicken, take a shit ton of the Greek salad, and then you take your bread or your pita and you dunk it right into the juices here. If you can see here, there's so many beautiful juices that have developed at the base of this bowl. This is liquid freaking gold. But you get the idea. You're gonna create a beautiful Greek experience in the comfort of your own home. It's gonna be so fun. You can find the full details for the recipe below in the description, as well as the kotopoulo me patates lemonatos del forno, which is coming in the next video. Be sure to follow me, like, subscribe, give me all your support, and let me know what you thought. And of course, I wanna hear your opinion. Is it lemon? Is it vinegar? What did I do? How do you enjoy it where you're from? How have you been taught by your Greek ancestors to make a choriatiki salata? Unfortunately, I was forced to share, so I don't have as much juju. But here it is, liquid gold.